What's going on, everybody? Chilling. Decided to go live with my lunch break today. I mean, I kind of worked through lunch, but before you do anything else, if you come across this, if you stumble upon this, make sure you like, subscribe, hit that bell each time I come up with content. Your boy got to put on the lucky headband because yesterday I put it on, and the Cowboys put it on the Panthers. So I got to do my little, I got to be like my boy Zeke. What I'm saying? Have the Nike headband, sweatband, or whatever it is. But yeah, the Cowboys whooped up on the Panthers yesterday. I mean, the score did not really reflect how the game really went, where the Cowboys just took it over and dominated in the second half. Um, Key highlights: Trayvon Diggs with 2 interceptions, Zeke Elliott over 100 yards for the first time in a long time. We were able to run the ball at will. We were able to, Micah Parsons took over the game defensively in the second half. Oh, man. So many good things happened in the game. But those are some of the things that I wanted to touch on. And most importantly, we were able to overcome bad coaching because we all know that there were some bad coaching errors in the game. One of them being going for two early in that game, which could have cost us later on. But we were up by so much that it didn't matter. What's going on, Ready Red? What's going on? Another key coaching, error that ended up being the error, and I wasn't too mad about it, but we could have pushed them back to 2nd and 27, and we ended up, declining and taking 3rd and 12 on a face mask penalty from Randy Gregory rushing the quarterback. That was a mistake, and they ended up going down and scoring on that one. So I wasn't too mad about that one. And I think that might be it as far as those situations go. But I mean, for the most part, I mean, yesterday was just a good day for us Cowboy fans. We even got a couple of calls go our way, everything. Ready Red said McCarthy didn't run it up when he had the chance. Yeah, well, we kicked the field goal, and I wasn't too mad about that either. But like I said, we were in a position to where, normally a lot of us had PTSD from Garrett. I believe my guy Skywalker said that once before on his show. Last week when I called in, I was listening to his show, and we got a lot of PTSD from Garrett. And remember, when games would come down to certain situations where Garrett would kind of have a brain fart, the game came down to that, and we would always say, well, it shouldn't have came down to that. We should have made plays earlier. That's what happened yesterday. We made so many plays that the coaching errors didn't matter. The coaching didn't matter, or those mistakes. We played so well in other areas, and we had opportunities, and we took advantage of those opportunities. Trayvon Diggs is not dropping interceptions right now. He's making those type of plays, and we're scoring off of turnovers. I knew that turnovers were key in that game, and I told you guys in my pregame, guys should probably start paying attention to me more, because every once in a while your boy says some prophetic stuff. Now, I'm wrong sometimes, like Jordan Lewis. I thought Jordan Lewis had a good shot at getting cut. I was wrong about that. But I was right about this game, and I knew that I knew that we would have too much for them early, and I knew that, by the time that they made a comeback or something like that, we would win. And my score was 27-20. It ended up being what I believe 36-28. So I was off by maybe a score for each team, but for the most part, I mean, it was about even to what I thought, but I knew that it would be a point in the game where we just had too much for Carolina, and that's just what it is. Don't diminish this win, because Carolina's a good football team. They showed us in that game that their pressure could be a problem for a lot of people. But you want to know what? A lot of people don't have a Dak Prescott, a guy who is cerebral, who can really stand in the face of all of that, call a good game from a quarterback perspective, and carry out and execute. He checked to probably some runs yesterday that really helped us out quite a bit. And I think that we executed at a high level. We executed more than Carolina did, and we deserved that win. See, D-Lunatic said this team is different. Big Dak energy. Can you dig it, Cowboys Nation? Absolutely, man. Absolutely, I can dig it. It definitely is a different team, and that's one thing I wanted to touch on, and I've been telling people. It looks different. Now, I know that a lot of people are upset at the defense a little bit, because we give up chunk plays. But like I told you guys in my pregame, this defense is going to give up chunk plays, but they're a lot tougher. This defense has balls. Where in the past, our defense in those situations would look like a deer in the headlights and we're giving up plays. We got a guy right now in Micah Parsons that is a really good player, and he's still learning. But early in that game yesterday, I was watching it, and I probably was like a lot of you guys, where I'm just like, yo, why is he back to playing linebacker? Put him back on the edge and let him rush the quarterback, because that's when the defense started playing well. We did it for Tampa. We played him at linebacker. But we put him down for the Chargers, for the Philadelphia Eagles game. For the second half of yesterday, we put him down. We sent him after the quarterback, and you saw what happened with their defense. Our defense is allowed to fly around. The quarterbacks make errant throws. So we start making interceptions. We start jumping in. We're in position to knock the football down, or we're in position to make tackles. When you got somebody like Micah Parsons coming after your quarterback, you got to account for him. And when you account for him, other guys like Golston makes plays. Golston didn't make no plays in the first half yesterday. Second half, he was all over the field because number 11 made everything better. He's that type of player. He's that type of player. We have to send him after the quarterback. It is what it is. You saw the difference in yesterday. Whereas if we put him down early, Carolina probably doesn't stand a chance. Doesn't stand a chance. So in order to have him versatile, like D Lunatic is saying, we got to go more of a 3-4 look, in my opinion. That way you can kind of move him around and you never know where he's coming from. But in my opinion, you got to have that guy coming forward. Every once in a while, drop him back, but in those passing situations, send his ass after the quarterback. Send him after the quarterback. He got another sack yesterday. Osa got a half a sack yesterday. Those young guys are playing. The difference in this team, and when we talk about balls and having fortitude and being able to pull out these type of games, has everything to do with Dan Quinn. But before I go, man, because I'm about to go right now, we got the Giants, man. I will do a preview video on that, but just know that I got us whooping the Giants' ass this week. That is not a good football team. We should dispose of them, and it will be really easy. They have nothing for us, and I'll explain why they have nothing for us. And an update on Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder. I will be there this weekend. I will be there Saturday and Sunday, specifically for the fight. I'm going to the fight. I will be at the event. So hopefully I can interview some fighters. I can interview some managers and all of that type of stuff. So make sure you tune into my channel, and I'll go live and do as many videos as possible. But all right, guys, I got a 1 o'clock, so I just wanted to get a video out there, and I'll holler at you guys. Peace.